Hello YouTube, this is Dabmer1079 coming at you with another World of Warship video, and today we'll be taking a look at the Tier 6 Premium Battleship USS Florida. And if you hear any noise in the background, that would be me mother wrapping gifts. And if you can hear her, say hello. Well, if you heard that, well, it means it... And she just cut it the wrapping paper too short, but... For me, I am happy to present this ship today because this battleship is actually named after my home state, Florida. It's the state I'm born in, the same state that I live in, and I'm happy to finally get this. I've just got it today. I decided to say screw it because I also need her to help the research go along towards the end of the USS Montana battleship construction line, which is, well, I'll show you. Right there. So I've got a long way to go, but I just decided to say, screw it, why not? I want the ship. And yes, I could have bought with how much she cost, 12,500 doubloons. I could have also bought either the ship that started World War II, like I discussed yesterday in my little Pearl Harbor video, the Arizona, or I could have got another one of the Pearl Harbor battleships like West Virginia, which is the my dad's state that he was born in. For me, eventually I'll probably get the West Virginia if they ever come up with a USS. And what'd you say? Yes, he has teeth. Apparently people in West Virginia don't have teeth. But he was only born there, he didn't live there. He lived here in Florida for most of his life. Pretty much saw the moon landed and everything was since my grandpa, his dad, worked at NASA and all that. But yes, I decided to do that now instead of later, because why not? I want the ship. As you can see, we're running the same captain as always, since he gives me 5 upgrades, and he's one of the most leveled up ones I got. I gave the Florida the anti-aircraft gun upgrade to increase its gun range and all that. I'll get these later down the road, even though, yes, I don't ever do it. The flag... If I had the Florida flag on it, I'd do that. You can see her armor and all that. And you can pause the video here and see all this little stuff. And pretty much this. For people that know, she has the same caliber guns as battleships New York and Texas and pretty much all other ones. For a ship of her size, looking like a quadruple turret South Dakota class, South Dakota, yeah, or I mean, looking at it, North Carolina class, she would have 16-inch, but she has only 14-inch. But still, from videos I've seen of her, they say still don't knock her. As always, we'll start out in AI, then we'll go to standard, and also if you can see where my gamer tag is, you'll also see that little 80th year patch instead of the Transformer one. I decided, well, let me get y'all a better look, to actually redo my patch since I just saw the little community thing on the thing today. If I don't forget, but if I do forget, just go to their website, go to the community page, it'll right there, you just have to redeem a code and you can get this little patch. I just changed the background of it and all that, but symbolizing 80 years of Pearl Harbor. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the first battle and see how good I do against AI. As you can see, like I said, just bought her, have no idea how she is or anything. But I get my home state battleship, I get to show off to my friends that, hey, I have my home state battleship in this game, where's your home state? Even, yes, I know Florida was never a true, real battleship. This is just a paper ship, like Montana was, except I know the difference between Florida and Montana was actually ordered and actually could have been in service, which I'll go in more to that when the video comes out for her. And sadly, no aircraft carriers to shoot off all these AA guns to, but at least we'll be able to shoot plenty of ships. So let's see what the enemy has. like I said earlier, if you can hear lots of noise, that'd be me mom wrapping gifts. Now let's go off to A. And hopefully, like always in AI mode, that we do not sink. Knock on wood. And also this, I do apologize for yesterday's video. I know I heard that it was a little staticky. This time I actually tested it in a PlayStation party before I started recording. I just did that last night. People were sleeping in here. I had to be quiet so I couldn't talk over the static. But now we got all the static, everything done. Yes, and as my mother said, if you heard her, my dad's gone since he was the one awake. And since he... Let's switch those around to armor piercing after this. Not a bad grouping, right? Not a bad little start. But I know I could have done more damage if I would have had what I needed. It seems like there's only a couple of us that are actually real people playing in this game. Who nicked me? Let's see if that'll hit. Not a bad thing.
The ship is on fire.
A gun should start firing. Good. Need to fire on that destroyer because I don't want a destroyer. Torpedoes it, torpedoing me.
Problem solved, sir. Concentrate fire on the designated.
Ooh, 2 criticals, and I believe that was a nearly. That was pretty much a full health one. Now, if you good AA gun, start firing faster. I don't need torpedoes.
Taking the lead.
Besides the long loading time of 33 seconds, overall, I like.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
And I think I've said it before in a video, and I'll say it again for me, even though my mother would never like it. If they ever did come back with the battleships, if they ever brought back the Iowas, or maybe went forward with the Montana class, and just updated them, at least keeping their primary 16-inch guns, I would have no problem joining the Navy. Especially if they named it after the battleship after my home state. I would have definitely no problem. I'd tell them right away, I want on board that one. If you heard that, she just said that they're not taken, even though I'd join in a heartbeat without her knowing. For me, I'm pretty sure if I was born during the right time, like in Pearl Harbor, I would have joined the war effort. Major great events happened that plenty of people rose up to the occasion. Pearl Harbor, 80 years ago, and 9/11, that happened when I was 1. So, I think those were the 2 great occasions that there were plenty of people that joined the armed forces when those events happened. Oh, look, in Iowa. The last battleship line ever completed was, I believe, Missouri being the last of the great battleship out of them being completed. As far as I know, I don't get this though. I believe Missouri was finished as the last one, even though Wyoming was the last numbered ship. I guess some ships got faster than others, and if they really wanted to, I think they could have came out with Illinois or Kentucky, since those were the other 2 battleships of the line. But I think it was Illinois or Kentucky that was completed with the hull, and they just never outfitted her. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. And actually, let's see how fast this ship can go. I never really looked. I guess in 27 knots maximum. There's 27, and she's still going up, so I was wrong. And plus we do have the French commander to help out with the knot, with going faster. Not a bad ship for it going against higher tiers that have better, bigger guns. She's not doing that bad at all. And if I wanted to, I can pretty sure if I could rework commanders to make it to where the time for reloading shells was faster than what it is. Darn, didn't get the last kill, but at least we got a kill. Let's see, how much did we make with her? Not that bad. If we had premium time, that could do it. Hey, we did good. Dang, we also made a profit. But now to the real battle. And actually let me just see when this thing loads up. How much time it'll... Actually, how does it look side by side next to each other? Got the Florida right here. As soon as it loads. Come on. And we got the North Carolina. Yeah, I can see it in the front. But this video's probably getting long enough as it is. Let's just hurry up, continue, and see if we either survive this battle. If we do, great! Well, then we'll just see her off sinking, and then I'll do the outro. If we win, actually, or survive the whole battle, that's a long battle, but at least then we've done good. Let's see, we're next to a Nagato. Or, yeah, I believe, yeah, that's based off Nagato. And let's actually see our enemy team, our allies' teams. There's.
General quarters.
And if you heard that little wolf, me dog's right in front of me. I decided to bring her over here so she would stop woofing off in the distance. I am going to wait to see where this battleship goes because I don't want to be left alone. where his guns are being turned. He's going that way. It's the destroyer. And again, no aircraft carrier to test out these anti-aircraft guns, but there is a South Dakota class. Ooh, 10,000 right off the bat, and oh my god, who just killed him? Well, let's see if we can get a one-shotter off the Indianapolis.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Bad angle on her, but might still get her. Still a decent hit on her. I am going to repair a party and turn my side away from them. So they can't hit me there anymore on the side. I can still broadside these guys. And also this, let me leave a comment down below if you would ever, if you like it when I occasionally get to buy these ships out, right? Because for me, I like having my home state battleship. I know there's probably better ships that I could have spent my money on and everything, but one, she's just a good looking ship. I wanted her since I seen her on the PC version. Since I don't play it that much, I don't do it, and I never really knew how to spend money on there. So on here, at least it's a lot better. And we might be going down fast. Come on, secondary guns, just fire the bejesus out of the Massachusetts, which is the last ship that I need for premium. Come on, just actually reload. Darn! Almost there that I could have reloaded.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
And me dog's not happy embarking, but like always, got to see the ship off, especially since she is my home state battleship. I have to see her off. I'll just put the doggy off to the side. As she sinks to the bottom. Someone got revenge for me.
The enemy is about to win.
Yeah, I hate that one. It's about to win and everything. Definitely I'm gonna have to do a lot more practicing with Florida against AIs, or just hopefully next time I play with her, I don't have good people on the enemy team, and I have the good people on my side. But that's what happens. She has low caliber guns, but once you get lucky, like if you're one of the few battleships and she's one of the few battleships out here, it seems like she's pretty good. Let's see. We got not a fully upgraded Bismarck. I can tell because there's no anti-aircraft gun on the top of the ship. Baltimore, and that's fancy sight I get up. The destroyer Kid. And the German cruiser, I don't even know how to frickin' pronounce it. But, let's go, I guess, over to the USS Kid. Because why not? That's actually in its normal camouflage, so we'll just do that. As, I guess, the outro for the video, I guess. So I want to thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe and hit that bell to notify you anytime that I post a video or go live. And please leave a comment down below and tell me, I guess, out of all the premium ships that you can get in this game with actual money to get the doubloons, which one would you want out of all of them? Whether they be your home state battleships, or if, say, you wish you could buy one of them, if they would just come out with all the ships in the class, that maybe one of the battleships, either from the standard line or the newer lines, had their names state the names of their ships. Like, for instance, since we're getting the Montana class, they had a lot of them, and I believe the last name was for the last one would have been Battleship Louisiana. Because I know they have the South Dakota class, they have the North Carolina class. Give us maybe a suggestion, like, out of that class of ships, to change its name. Kind of like how, really, there's not difference between Iowa, New Jersey, Missouri, and Wisconsin. Except Missouri and Wisconsin didn't have their air catapults, their airplane catapults. They had already got rid of those. They still had their cranes, but never the catapults. Like something like that, maybe. I don't know. Let me know in everything else. For me, I have my home state battleship. Finally, happy to have her in my collection, which actually, in the grand total, let us see how many that puts me to. 112, but in terms of, let me see, of American ships. Oops. In terms of American ships, I have 30. In terms of American battleships, I have 12. And I'll give you an example of, like, ships that they should, like, maybe give you the name choice to select. Like, you got Nevada and you got Oklahoma, two sister ships. You got New York, and then you got Texas. And I believe that California, let's go take a gander. Yes, California is a Tennessee class. Just kind of like how Colorado, she has the West Virginia, is her sister ship. But she is a lower tier. Who knows, maybe they'll figure that out in the long run. I don't know where I'm going, but I'll stop it on the last, I guess. Actually, no. I'll go to the premium thing and just end it there. Just because, why not? As I already have her. What's this? I don't know about that. Yeah, screw it. I just ended. So, like I said, well, thank you all for watching. Hope that y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments what I said, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. See ya.